Extra, extra, read all about it. We are golden, we are golden. Extra, extra, read all about it. We're saving the world. Extra, extra, read all about it. We are golden, we are gold. We're saving the world.
That was extra by Table for Six. It's going to be coming out on their first EP in September. Sounds pretty sick, honestly. So you're probably wondering, why are you here? Why are you listening to us talk? What the fuck even is this? Because no, we don't even know what we're doing here, honestly.
Yeah, not really.
What was your thought when I asked you to start the podcast?
Well, I thought it was a good idea. I always thought about it. I always thought it would have been pretty cool. I never thought we'd actually ever do it, but I think it's a good idea.
I thought you were going to make fun of me, honestly.
I did in my head a little bit.
Fuck you. So if you don't know who we are, my name's TJ.
I'm Robert. Couple of bros.
Yeah.
Bros.
You don't really need to know anything else.
Not really.
That just this is what our voices sounded like, and that's about it. So basically this podcast, it's going to be just about what we like to talk about. It's going to be about music, video games, what we do, what we like to talk about. It's just going to be...
anything we want.
Yeah, it's just going to be shooting the shit kind of stuff, really.
Couple of bros showing out. Every other week. On a Monday.
Because that's the only time we hang out, ever. It's just going to be behind this mic. We're not going to talk to each other. We're not going to think about each other.
He's not told me things on purpose because he's saving up for this podcast.
It's a big deal, man. It's a big deal.
I know.
It's a big deal. Yeah. So that's that. If you haven't turned it off already, how was your weekend, bro?
Pretty boring. Slept a lot of sleeping. Played a lot of video games.
Yeah, you don't go outside then?
No, not unless I have to. Not unless I have to.
Okay, why you look whiter than a fucking...
I'm tan, bro. You can see me right now. I'm dark. I get my farmer's tan, though.
He's pulling up his sleeves to show his farmer's tan to the non-camera.
It's not that. What is it showing you?
Maybe you can pick up the
tan. Yeah, pretty boring. But you went to Con Bravo or whatever this weekend, kind of like Comic-Con Light.
Comic-Con Light.
So how was that?
Yeah, it was in Hamilton. It was pretty cool. It was just like a convention. Like, you walk in, and it's kind of divided in half. It's in a huge convention center. One half is all the artists, and the other half is like vendors and stuff.
Vendors of what?
So like companies.
Alright, yeah.
So like the companies were like selling, like there was a video game table. There was all these old like PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, like old video, like N64.
GameCube.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I found the original Rainbow Six. It was just called Rainbow Six.
Yeah, there's a lot of Rainbow Sixes.
They were selling it for like $40.
Really?
God damn.
What was it for? PlayStation 1?
PlayStation 1, yeah.
Shit.
The coolest vendor I wanted, and I kept whining to Emily like a little bitch that I wanted it so badly, was swords. They remade swords out of...
Oh, yeah, from like Lord of the Rings.
Like, yeah, like, there was Legolas' swords, there was like Gandalf's staff, it was... cool.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about Lord of the Rings, actually. I like, kind of do. I've seen, like...
Man calls himself a nerd.
I've seen...
Lord of the Rings. God damn.
I can't be bothered. I've seen all of the third one. I've seen half of, like, the Two Towers. I don't think I've seen, like, 6 minutes of the first one.
You just watched it backwards.
Just about. All I know is Gimli, and I love that little fucker.
Oh, God.
I swear to God, he's great.
So, basically, you watched Return of the King... and you're like, why is this guy charging? You had no idea what was...
No, I knew what happened. I knew the king guy was, like, gone, and he came back. Return of the King, duh. He, like, tamed the ghost or whatever, and then he had the ghost sword, and then they got circled in, and that was like sick because there was like 40 million orcs and just like 6 guys.
He is not that day.
And then they were like keeping kill counts and shit. They killed an elephant. I don't know. I thought it was like
I mean,
freaking
you kind of watched that.
11.
That was like 3 separate wars you were talking about.
Really?
Yeah, that was 3 separate battles in that movie. Anyways, they had a bunch of that stuff, and it was really expensive. Like, I was like, man, like, what if they're cheap for some reason?
They would not be cheap.
I heard some people ask if the Legolas swords were like in the sheath, right? Like they made like a sheath and everything for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody asked them how much they were. They were $250.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Not gonna buy those.
No.
The artist side is what we really went for. Like Emily's sister and our friend Mia, they're artists as well, so they really like thrive off that stuff. So they had like homemade stickers and like posters and like crochet. Like, you know what crochet is?
Crochet, that's like knitting, but different, right?
Kinda. It's like, yeah, it's like crochet, like when you make like a pillow.
Like grandma.
It's like 3D knitting.
Oh, okay.
So you make like dolls.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they had that. That was cool. They had like a Mario and a Luigi.
Alright, yeah, I guess I get it now.
I mean, if you're not a nerd, you're probably totally lost here.
I don't think crochet's a nerd thing.
No, but I mean, like, everything was... We kept joking it was called NerdCon. We kept joking that that's what it's called. Because everything's, like, Mario-related. Luigi, like, Mario Brothers.
But everyone knows Mario and Luigi,
No,
bro.
like heavy gaming, a bunch of anime. Holy, this is anime central.
That's usually how that works.
Actually, I want to give a huge shout out to this random guy I saw that had a hat on and a capital letter across his hat. Hentai.
Really? It just said hentai? What kind of hat was it?
Just a black hat.
Like a baseball cap?
Yeah, black baseball cap with red block lettering.
Hentai. Just straight up. Seriously. The balls on some people.
You walked by me and I was like, no.
Dude, there are sweaters you can buy online, sweaters and t-shirts, and it's just a white t-shirt, and all across it are hentai girls' O faces.
Oh no.
All on it. And they're all underage.
Oh.
Almost all, half of them at least. All of their O faces.
Dude, that's awful.
And people wear them in public sometimes. I haven't seen any, but I've seen...
There was like a clearance bin of t-shirts on the vendor side, and one it said "I heart hentai." It was just a white shirt that said that, and the heart was tentacles. Like, no.
Really? Oh man.
So there was that kind of crowd there. I mean, like, whatever floats your boat. It's just not for me.
Otaku meets neckbeards. The whole neckbeards. The people that just like, they have the whole beard going right here.
Oh yeah, the beard that I try to get rid of.
Yeah, because they don't care how they look. They don't keep
the other part.
They don't do any upkeep.
Like me and you, we're like superficial nerds. Like, we're like nerds on the outside. We're like, yeah, we like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and we read books.
We have standards
and that,
of ourselves.
Yeah, then there's the other half of nerds where it's just like, yo, when was the last time you showered? I can bet you it's like last year because you fucking...
Like, you could spend like $6 in deodorant, bro. It's not hard. You could walk to Shoppers or something, pick up deodorant. It's not hard.
You smell sometimes, but like...
That's because I sweat like a fucking hog.
Sometimes me and like the whole crowd I was with would be in an elevator and we're like, man, it stinks in here and it's none of us.
Yeah, whenever I go out, I make sure to put on like a lot of deodorant and I make sure to shower. But like when I'm just chilling in the house,
showering's key, bro. Showering.
Yeah, I make sure to shower before I go out places. It's just sitting in the house, especially in the summer, it's so hot that if it's anything above 24 Celsius, I'm sweating buckets. My body is not made. I'm sweating right now a little bit. Hey, my body's not made for heat. I love the heat though, so it's kind of a curse.
Yeah. So yeah, like I bought some stickers. Like I showed you some. Like I bought Game Grumps stickers, which are pretty cool. Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the
Frog's pretty sweet. My laptop's covered in stickers, so like
yeah,
it was a big thing. Plus, it was cheap, like $2 a sticker. Like that's
it's a sticker. It's a piece of...
So they made it, man. They got it.
That's true.
Right? I mean, they digitally printed this and they printed it off.
I'd buy a sticker for $2. I'm just not... I don't have anything to put stickers on.
Yeah, exactly. The prints were cool. Like, I bought Robert a Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't just the remake, but you could tell by the way it looked it was based off the remake.
Yeah. Well, it's a big thing recently. Yeah.
That game was fun. I really like playing that game.
Yeah, I bought you a Resident Evil 2 one. I bought a Boba Fett one, like a Star Wars one. And Bradley about Legend of Zelda. But they were all just digital or like outstanding.
Bradley's our little bro, by the way. Like,
what?
Talk about how Bradley is. Bradley is.
I guess like keep name dropping people.
You no idea. No idea.
Like if you know us, which is going to be our general audience for the first little bit. But if you know us, yeah, Bradley's our younger brother.
Emily's your girlfriend.
By the way,
I said that at the start.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a couple of bros. Yet again, bro could just be a friend term, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, people are like super like, who the fuck are these people?
Yeah. So yeah, couple name drops. Emily's your girlfriend.
Emily's my girlfriend.
And then you said me as your friend. We are. Yeah. Yeah, it's just your friend.
Yeah. And
no, we figured this out.
Sister. Her name is Becca. It is correlative to any sort of story.
Yeah, none of you got that out of the way. Like,
yeah.
A little bit less lost.
The intro in the middle of Tom Bravo talk.
Where were you at? You were at Snickers.
We're just gonna keep name dropping people and be like, who the fuck are these people? Like,
I'll make sure for you.
Bob. So not only did Tom Bravo pretty sweet, we checked out some pretty sweet burger places this weekend when we were in Hamilton. Okay.
I love burgers.
Hamilton as a city, parts of it is like a further away Oshawa, which is like yikes sometimes. But like I love Oshawa and Hamilton, of course, but like yikes sometimes. But some of their restaurants are amazing. We went to a place called Hamburger. Burger spelled BRGR. Just for fun.
Just because.
Just for fun. I can build your own burger. It was
like a Harvey's?
No, like it's like a gourmet burger. Like it's like a huge patty.
But like the same kind of deal. It's like a Subway for burgers.
They give you like they have other burgers. This is a build your own burger, like a Ted burger you can get.
Oh, okay.
Crispy onion, jalapenos, like smoked mozzarella, bacon. Oh, dude, it was amazing. It's like Five Guys, like Five Guys type burger.
I've never had Five Guys. Not once.
Never.
They just throw the food in the bag and just be like, fuck you. That's what I've heard.
No, kind of. It's a little messy.
I thought they just take the burger and they're like, dunk in the bag. They just dunk that bitch in the bag, no wrapping, and put the fries in, and they're like, here's your meal. Is that not what they do?
No, they cook it right in front of you. Okay. Like literally you're ordering from the grill. And they cook up your burger.
Do they wrap it in paper or something?
Yeah, they wrap it.
Oh, I thought they just put the burger in. I don't know why I thought that.
They wrap it in paper and put it in, but like the way they put your fries and burger in the bag, it's like they threw it up in the air and caught it with the bag, and they're like, here you go.
I guess they want that kind of like the novelty.
Your burger's not wrapped.
How could your fries be upside down? They're the same thing on both sides.
Fry packaging, you fucking moron.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I guess they were just trying to keep that novelty of like just the regular old burger joint, kind of like the messiness to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I guess they wanted to feel like it's like that kind of old school burger joint kind of feel.
Yeah, no.
That's why it's messy.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, but it's a little annoying sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, the places that we ate were great. A lot of Rainbow Six Siege stuff.
Yeah, that's popular.
There was cosplayers, which, by the way, cosplayers, so cool.
Over half of them Jaeger?
What?
Over half of them Jaeger, I bet.
No Jaegers.
Really? I haven't. Jaeger, which ones did you see?
I saw Rainbow Six Siege, by the way, if you're a little confused.
If you're living under a rock.
If you're living under a rock and haven't heard of one of the best multiplayer shooters, it's a game that basically, like, actually,
it's part of the Rainbow Six franchise.
It's part of the Rainbow Six franchise.
It's the newest one.
Yeah. Is it the newest one?
Yeah. Oh, no.
No,
yes it is. Rainbow Six, yeah. It's not the newest Tom.
Rainbow Six.
It's not the newest Tom Clancy game.
The newest one would be the second division, which is right? Is it out?
I think it's out. It might be.
I don't know. I don't really play.
No, I don't care about the division.
The games I play is Rainbow Six Vegas. Only three. Rainbow Six Vegas, Rainbow Six Siege, and Splinter Cell, which came out Millennium
a while ago.
Yeah, okay, cool. I was about to say, like, but yeah, it's an awesome game. It's kind. I had my friend compare it to Counter-Strike. Actually,
It's kind of like Counter-Strike and Call of Duty were put together.
yeah,
It's kind of like you got the site, because the competitive mode's bomb, and one team has the bomb, and one people want to defend, or like, it's actually,
objective.
because in Counter-Strike, you deliver the bomb to the site, but in Rainbow Six, the site has the bomb, and you bring the diffuser to the bomb. So you want to go defuse the bomb, and the enemy team wants to stop you from defusing the bomb. So the round ends when either one team defuses the bomb, the other team stops the diffuser, like breaks the diffuser,
Yeah.
or a whole team's killed.
Yeah.
And that's the gist of it. It's a shooter.
It's usually the latter. Usually it ends up
Usually it ends up with everyone getting killed, unless it's pro play.
fuck the objectives.
Yeah, usually. But, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
Rainbow
so
Six.
I saw. So here's the crossfire I saw. I saw Montal.
I call fucking Montang, bro. I can't bother with
You know how
French.
many times I get yelled at?
I cannot bother with
Thomas, one of my best friends. Thomas rips my asshole if I mispronounce anybody's name on that.
I cannot live with the French bullshit. My friend, Alex, yeah, I don't know if you ever met him. He went to school for Halloween as Montang, or Monton. It was all it was a cardboard box he cut out in a rectangle, just one rectangle outside of it, wrote GIGN on it, and cut an eye hole. And he just walked around with that.
That's all you see from Montal, he's a pain in the ass.
And that's all, and he's walked around. I think he's great. TJ hates him. I think he's so good for gathering information.
Useless kid.
He's like a drone
Either play
as a person.
Either play the game or just sit at home.
All the people that are good at the game are going to hate you now. Because they realize how good he is. You walk onto a site or somewhere, you tell your enemy team, or not your enemy team, your team.
I get what you're trying to say. I do get that.
You pick everyone out.
Walks in, just in the corner and goes, he's here. He's here. They have.
But here's the thing. As soon as the enemy guy goes to shoot your teammate, you pop out and just blast them. You can't ignore him on Pong. You can't. You have to have him always in the back of your mind, because as soon as you look away to shoot someone, you're getting fucking popped by his revolver.
I guess so.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
But he's like Mimi, too. He's kind of like Tachanka. Tachanka, God bless his soul.
Okay, sorry.
He's gnarly.
From a player's standpoint, like a character standpoint, like forgetting shields exist for me, Tachanka's awful.
Yeah, he's not competitively viable. If you're playing in, like, bronze ELO, he's probably as viable as anyone else, because, like, your gadget, you're like, what the fuck do I do with this? Let's just shoot people, because you're bronze. Is he even a bronze? I don't know. Whatever low ELO is. But, yeah, no, he's not very good in pro play.
Bronze, do it.
Yeah, he's... well, it doesn't make sense, because it seems like a good concept. I understand. It's just like a gun, but you can't move with it.
I feel like I should have played this game when it very first came out, because I didn't. Because I was never.
I didn't either.
I was never good at these shooters. So I feel like Tachanka was probably amazing when they first.
I think there was a part where he was okay.
I feel like he's been nerfed a lot.
I think he was. I think he used to be good.
Because you're right, his gadget, like his turret, that should be that should tear through people.
I think it used to be better, but then they nerfed it, he's so hard for character balance, because it's either he's going to be overpowered or he's not. There's characters in every game, no matter what game it is. If it's popular, there's going to be balance problems with certain characters, and he's one of them. Yeah. That's just how it is. He's our Lord and Savior forever. Bless him. Tachanka.
Yeah, Molotov, I saw a Rook. Cool, because I'm a big Rook guy.
Yeah, I used to be a Rook guy.
I saw Capcan.
Capcan? Oh, yeah, they have like face paint and stuff and everything?
Face paint, gorilla.
That's cool.
Suit, yeah. I saw Bandit.
Bandit? Are you sure Bandit? How did you get some... Bandit has the earmuffs, but Jaeger doesn't, right?
No, Bandit's a helmet.
Bandit's a helmet.
Yeah,
oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess, okay.
That's how I looked them up, because I saw the helmet, I'm like,
they're so similar looking. They're so similar looking.
Helmet shorts and distinctive. This guy had distinctive running shoes, and I'm like,
yeah, a lot of the characters in that game wear running shoes. But you know what I mean? Like, what are people? Or what would special ops guys wear? They don't wear boots.
I brought this up to
When they wear boots?
Thomas and Steven.
If the IQ just wear straight up Nike sneakers, bro.
Yeah.
Her soles are pink, I think.
No, I brought this up. I'm like, if my special forces showed up rocking the new
cargo shorts and
Jordan, I'd be like, go home.
It's great. I love it.
Those better be
Dude, they're having casual Friday.
Caviar. Those better be caviar Jordans, bro.
Caviar Jordans.
But yeah, no, and not only cosplayers, but they had medallions. They had
medallions.
Yeah, they had almost like pins, but like Rainbow Six.
Okay.
They had the keychains of all the characters' symbols.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and they were
awesome of those.
They were metal.
Oh, how much were they?
I didn't check because I'm trying to get rid of the 6,000 keychains on my key.
Yeah, but those are probably sick. I would have loved one of those. I would have one of your main.
I'm myself now, thanks. Goddamn, I should have bought one. Should have bought a Ripple.
I would have bought a Zofia one or an Ella one. I like both those guys.
But yeah, and they had a light up. You know those stands that they're plastic and then they light up from the bottom so they're glowing the colors.
Okay.
They had the Rainbow Six, the six and the pistol pointing down.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
But yeah, side note, now that we're talking about the cosplayers and stuff, cosplaying is amazing.
Cosplaying is super cool.
The more I could never do it. I can never put that much time and effort into a weekend. Unless I was
cosplaying is just Halloween on not Halloween. It's sick.
I know, but I can never, and people just rock it. There's so many things.
There's good cosplayers.
Cosplay Kermit the Frog, but he wasn't Kermit. He had Kermit on his arm. He cosplayed.
What did ventriloquist kind of do it?
Yeah, he had Kermit, and it was a real Kermit puppet where it wasn't a puppet where you put your hand in. It was up his arm. That's how they did it on Sesame Street.
Oh, yeah.
Up his arm and you move his arm.
Mm-hmm.
So he was walking around with Kermit on his arm and he was moving his arm like he would. You can't see this right now, but I'm bobbing my arm up and down.
Yeah, he's kind of winged out.
Kermit would walk, he would bob up and down.
Yeah, he was kind of janky almost. He had to just flop around as he walked.
The best cosplay I saw this weekend. Hands down. The Rainbow Six ones were pretty cool. A guy was dressed in military gear, okay?
Mm-hmm.
He had an army vest. It wasn't bulletproof, but it looked like it should have been.
Yeah.
And he had all the pockets, and everything was this all was military grade stuff. So I don't know whether he was in the military at one point. He was an older guy. He was probably in his 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
Or he could have been a reserve, so they still have the military stuff, but they don't go to war.
Yeah.
Unless they're really needed. And it was all filled with markers and scissors and felt and all stuff, and he was a cosplay medic. So he was walking around with a megaphone,
repairing people's
cars
if they were damaged, if someone damaged their costume or something.
Rings, scissors.
Did anyone actually ever need him?
I only saw him twice.
If anyone ripped their costume, he was on it?
He had sewing needles, he had everything, he had a hot glue gun, he had a pack in his back, a battery pack, one of those inverters, hooked up to a hot glue gun that stopped with a...
Bruh, really?
Yeah, I'm that is...
Holy shit, that's awesome. What a guy.
Yeah.
What a good guy.
When he's a cosplay medic, I'm dude, what is
blessed with a guy.
Yeah.
That's gnarly.
Some of the cooler artists that I saw this weekend probably was this guy that would take your submissions, whatever you wanted, and spray paint it in 3 minutes.
3 minutes, eh?
It was good. I wish I could show you. I didn't take any pictures or anything like that. But I wish I could show you. What are you doing?
I think the scab, but it's bleeding. I just
watched my man lick his thumb and clean up his wound.
I picked the scab, bro.
Anyways.
You shouldn't call me out like that. Jeez.
I can't help it. But yeah, he had this really cool Batman one where Batman was in the foreground and the city was in the background. He had bat symbols.
Oh yeah.
You could tell it was spray painted because it was all sketchy and stuff. It was so cool. 3 minutes.
That's gnarly.
He would just all right, you want Batman?
All right. You want Batman? Did you ask for any?
3 to 5 minutes. No, a couple minutes.
How much was it?
It was $30.
I guess for him to do something that fast, out good. Did you get to keep that after?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that makes sense.
But I was going there not expecting to spend a lot.
What would you have gone if you had gone though? Do you think?
I would have taken the Batman one you already made.
Really? You wouldn't have thought of anything original?
What else would I have got?
Anything that you Like,
I love Batman.
but anything that you like that other people don't like, you know what I mean? Something special to you. A pop culture thing, you know what I mean? You know when you go somewhere like a con, and you see something that isn't really a big thing, it's just something that you like, you see it, and you feel connection with whoever the hell made that, something like that.
Yeah,
I know. I don't know what I asked for either, but it's like knowing that all those, like, it's limitless stuff.
that's crazy.
I don't know. That's like when I went to go get a T-shirt made. I love, my favorite thing is during the Injustice comics when Green Lantern, because the Green Lantern started fighting Superman because it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
So Green Lantern stopped being Green Lantern because they took his ring.
Yeah, I remember.
He became a part of the Sinestro Corps. So I have a T-shirt now where it's yellow Green Lantern, Sinestro Corps Green Lantern. That's what I would get. I think that's what I would get. I love that. He looks so sick. It's just something so cool.
Superheroes not being superheroes anymore and just being badasses instead.
He's not a bad guy though. It's just the fact that he was still a good guy. He still saved people.
Green Lantern anymore.
He just turned his back on the Green Lanterns. So I don't like bad guys. I'm a superhero guy, not a supervillain guy. You're a supervillain guy. I'm a superhero guy.
I think he's cooler, man. Like
I love good guy being a good guy. So it's just the fact that he was just being defiant though. He didn't think the Green Lanterns were good guys anymore. He thought Sinestro was being a good guy because he was pretending to be a good guy. So he became.
He thought like.
So it's just the fact that he was kind of fed up and kind of just switched it up to be a good person. It's just a whole badass look of him sitting there, like standing, like floating as a yellow lantern, showing that he's like, "Fuck you, green guys. I've had enough." It's just, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I love it so much. Because Green Lantern is my favorite superhero. Green Lantern is by far my favorite superhero. I think he's awesome. I love the fact that willpower. Superman second. Green Lantern. I love the whole concept of willpower fueling everything you do. The whole lantern. There's willpower, green, fear, yellow, rage, red, blue, hope. Pink's like love, or like lust. I think it's love. Black is death. It's a dude, and I think he like killed his family, and he brought them back to life using the black ring or whatever. And then there's a necromancer, but he's a part of the ring, like he has his own ring, a black ring. I think there's white guys, but I forget if they're like some sort of special thing. And they all have their own things. There's and orange greed. That's what they want. Green Lantern is in brightest day and blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight, and those who worship evil of might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. And then there's red and all that. I love it.
See, Robert's more of like a comic guy. Like, I've read comics. I used to have a comic collection when I was younger.
I love comics.
But like, I was more into seeing this stuff on the screen.
Yeah, I watched a lot of those animated movies based off comic books because I was too lazy to watch the comic books. And that's how I get a lot of my knowledge. I read the comic books too. Like that Injustice comic, I think is a great read. It's a little bit out there at certain points, but it's not a part of the actual universe. It's a part of its own little universe. So I think they can go wherever they want, as long as it's not interrupting the actual canon.
Yeah, I mean...
You know what I mean? As long as it's not canon, it's in a separate universe, who gives a fuck? Do whatever you want. There's a part where, like, oh my god, there's so many different parts. Harley Quinn becomes a good guy, the Joker dies, and the Joker from another dimension comes over because they think Superman's taken over the world and turned evil. So they have Superman fight Superman. Holy fuck. It's brilliant. I love it. I don't care what anyone says. So, yeah, let's go back. What would you get? That was my whole rant about comic books. I got a little sidetracked.
This is part of the reason why I chose you to be my co-host.
I don't shut the fuck up.
Well, yeah, you don't shut the fuck up. It's kind of annoying sometimes. But I mean, like, you're just unpredictable.
Yeah.
Straight up, you're unpredictable. Yeah. Fun fact, actually, before we get back to the con Bravo. Yeah, open the rest. Fun fact, before we get back to the con Bravo, here is what a big story that stands out in my mind of how unpredictable Robert is.
Wow.
One time, Robert has no idea.
Oh god, I'm scared.
This
could be one of a million things.
This isn't in anything you wrote down or anything.
No, and this could be so many different things. I'm not ready.
One time, I'm just sitting there playing video games, and Robert comes up to me with an onion in his left hand.
I remember this.
And he goes, "Do you think I can eat this?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah."
I think Dad was there too.
I'm like, "Yeah, it's an onion, yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, it's an onion." And he's like, "No, like an apple." And I go, "What?" It's a cooking onion, just a regular like white cooking onion. And he's like, "Dare me to do it?" And I'm like, "No, not really." And this motherfucker just takes a bite out of the onion. I'm talking like this is 10:30 at night. Like I think it was at night. I'm all
No, yeah, it was. It might have been later.
like
It might have been 11 something.
it was late. Like it was at nighttime. It's the most randomest thing. And he just takes a bite. Like it's an onion, like it's an apple, not an onion. Like he just takes a bite, and then later on, he
Don't play on the computer.
later on he was on the computer, and I walked by, and I'm like, "Dude, how you doing?" Like after that, and he's like, "I can't taste anything."
No, I was a little bit numb in the mouth.
Burnt his taste.
But here's the thing, I actually really like the taste of onion. Whenever like mom's cooking something with onion, I'm always like, can I just eat some of this onion? I like the taste, but it's like spicy, it burns. But the taste is so good. I never used to like onions. Now I get it on anything. I get it on my subs, get it on my burgers.
I'm not an onion guy.
I love onions.
Like caramelized or like
I like red onions. I like onion raw cooked.
or like onion rings.
Yeah. Oh, onion rings are so good. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to eat the onions.
Yeah, that's basically like, I don't know, like Con Bravo, that's basically what it is. I want to bring you next year just because it's like...
Oh yeah, I'm down to go. It sounds awesome. I love cons and stuff. I've never been to any, but I love...
I had an opportunity to go to the Toronto one, which is an actual Comic Con. It's Toronto Comic Con.
When's that?
It's in September. I had a chance to go last year. But somebody had an extra ticket, and I said, yeah, I'll go, and then... I had to work, so I didn't go. But yeah, so that actually what I heard from Becca and Mia is that the Toronto one isn't a good first con.
Oh really?
Because it is busy. It's 10 times busier.
Then Bravo?
Than Bravo, yeah. People are more pushy. It's more commercialized. The comic on.
Yeah. I think I'd rather go to Con Bravo. It's a bit more...
Yeah, Con Bravo was like...
nicer.
It's like a side quest.
A place...
It's like a side quest.
For people that like the stuff, to like the stuff. It's not a rat race. You know what I mean? Comic-Con it seems like such a busy thing where people want to do all this. Con Bravo sounds more... I guess you could call it homey.
Oh, like that. That's another thing about Con Bravo.
Just nicer.
There was panels. I didn't go to any. There were a lot of, like, weird ones. Like, there weren't any, like... There was a lot of artists doing panels that I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are. They were famous in, like, artist world, but, like...
We're not into that. We have, like, looking at it. I don't know artists either. I know Picasso.
Well, Picasso wasn't there.
No, I don't imagine.
Sorry to break your heart. Picasso wasn't there. There was a panel. There was two panels I wanted to go to that I didn't end up, like, time conflicted. There was actually, like... how to, like, beginning podcast one that I'm like...
Really? You should have gone to that.
Like, oh my god, this is the weirdest thing that I just decided to do a podcast next week and there's a panel.
Wasn't that before you told me though?
No, I told you on last Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're filming this Tuesday, July 29th, I think.
Probably? Yeah.
Just for reference, yeah, it was July 30th. It was last Wednesday. But yeah, like, I was like, oh my god, like, how, like, this is the universe aligning. But I didn't go. I ignored the universe. Sorry if this fails, you know why I didn't go to the How to Podcast.
All your fault.
The next one was D20 Live.
Dungeons & Dragons?
Yeah.
You gotta get... Emily's sister, let me do that.
We haven't done it yet. I made my character, like, 6 months ago.
I used to watch that stuff online. I wanted to get into it so bad. I'm just like, nobody would do it with me.
What D20 Live is, actually, I don't know anything about it. But what they were doing at the panel, they were going to run through a quest, like a Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, yeah. People do that. There was a thing, I think it was a podcast thing, where they had famous people.
Well, D20 Live is a podcast usually.
Yeah, they have famous people. I think it's like famous people. It's people, yeah, they play Dungeons & Dragons on a podcast for an hour every week or whatever. And I think that's such a cool concept. So I'm guessing that's what this was.
Yeah, they were just going to literally run through for 3 hours. They were going to run through a campaign. It was from 8:30 to 11:30. What happened was...
Did you do a campaign in 3 hours?
if you design a short campaign.
Okay.
Whatever the DM designs, right? So
That makes sense.
what happened was we went to dinner. We had to walk back. Nature called, and I missed 8:30. I'm not going yet.
Nature called.
I had a milkshake, bro.
Oh, milkshakes do that to me too.
The
Don't worry.
Nutella milkshake.
Really? Is that good? Are you sure that's good?
Dude, have you ever had like a funky monkey from?
Oh, what the what? A funky monkey? No, I don't think I've had. I think I've had blue cheese 2 times in my life.
Banana is heaven.
Oh yeah, I like that combination.
Nutella. What do you think?
But in a milkshake.
If you can't tell, I have this certain face that I give people. I shake my head.
You gotta shake his head, and it just looks like a complete dumbass, and it pisses me off.
Robert's mad because I just did to him because it just means what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, I don't know if it sounds good in a milkshake,
what
bro.
What the fuck are you talking about, or what the fuck came out of your mouth?
Yeah. You do that. You're condescending as hell. Like, if someone did something perfectly, you're like, just get this guy away from me. He's not worth my time. And then you'll come out here and say some dumb shit, and you'll be like, don't judge me, bro. Not my fault. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we saw your funky monkey or whatever.
You go play with your funky monkey. It was good. But yeah, I missed the D20 live, sadly. So yeah, that pretty much wraps the comp up now. I mean, unless I think of anything else that's spurs out of my mind.
Now, what I was thinking about, I thought of another thing I would want spray painted. God Eater. I love God Eater. I haven't played God Eater.
Oh yeah.
In like 4 months. It pisses me off.
Robert's stuck.
I've been stuck. And I don't know if there's like gonna be like out of the 6 people who watched it, it's gonna be one God Eater Pro that's gonna Pita. Fuck that man. He is he's one of the, I forget what they're called actually.
God Eater is God Eater?
Okay, it's a video game, and so it's like Earth.
It's an anime video game.
Yeah, it's like an anime video game. They turned the video game and they made an anime. A video game first, and then they did an anime adaptation of it.
Oh, I thought.
But you could tell by the style of the game that it was like anime styled.
Yeah,
but I'm pretty
for sure.
Yeah. I actually found the anime first because I used to be big in the anime. Oh my, back like 2 years ago. I don't want to think about it anymore. Oh, all I would do is watch.
I mean, people who bring in anime, like no offense, but like we don't get it.
Oh,
I don't get it anyway.
I do. I was down the rabbit hole, bro.
What do they call that?
Being an otaku or a weeb?
Thank you, weeb, yeah.
Whatever. I used to be a weeb so hard, I don't want to talk about it. I'll keep it brief. I was watching anime, as I did nonstop. I don't watch anime anymore. I still like anime.
Oh yeah, no, anime is cool. I watch it.
I just didn't like the fact that it was all I did. I don't think that's okay. I just like random anime I wanted to watch. But either way, I found that, and then I saw the game, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot it was a game first, so I bought it. It's tons of fun. So yeah, Earth, and there's these aliens. I don't know if they're aliens. There's something. They're called like kaijus or something, like Pacific Rim. That might be wrong. Haven't played it in like 6 months. Maybe even a year. And they're like these creatures that can only really be killed by a weapon. The weapon's like alive. I think it's like, it in itself is one of those things, but capturing the weapon, I forget. Either way, it's super cool. It's either a big sword or a big axe or a big scythe or a big hammer. And so there's ranged people and there's melee people. There's like different classes. But you get to play as one of the 2 hybrid guys. You just can turn from a gun into a sword or a scythe or whatever you want, whatever melee weapon you choose. And it's completely customizable. And you just kill these things. And there's different ranks of how powerful they are. And DS Pita he was the baddest of the bad. He killed your sensei or whatever the fuck. Your guy. Like he was like your commander or something.
Yeah.
It's not a master. It's a military thing. Oh, so he's like your commander.
Yeah.
He killed him or supposedly killed him. I don't know if he actually did it or not because I can't beat the fucking level. It is so bullshit, this level. You have 30 minutes to beat it.
Yeah.
But there's 2 of them. It's not just DS Pita. It's DS Pita and then one of the upper mid-tier hard guys. He's not hard. He's not hard to beat. He just takes a while because he has a lot of HP. So what I always did is I sent Sakura, because she was the most useless piece of shit out of all of them, off on her own to fight the mini boss on her own. Because fuck her, and just hope she doesn't die. Well, the 3 of us, me, the dude, whatever, and the girl, the other hybrid, to go fight the Especia. It made perfect sense. I killed him a couple times if I didn't get completely spanked, what was half and half. And then I moved on to mini boss. I never had enough time to beat the mini boss. I just ran out of time.
Like if there wasn't a time limit, you could do it.
Oh yeah, I would have done it 4 times. But yeah, so that's it. I would have probably gotten the other hybrid chick. She was super cool. I thought she was gnarly. But yeah, there's that little tangent about God Eater.
Again, Robert can carry this podcast by himself just because.
I just like talking.
We're talking about the podcast. We're figuring out the deets about what the hell we're going to talk about. Robert's like, bro, you're going to carry this. Like, you gotta carry this. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And like,
I was nervous.
You fill up half this podcast by yourself. You don't need me. Next episode is just gonna be Robert.
Just gonna be me.
This is Robert. I'm just gonna be the sound guy. It's gonna turn into Robert's podcast.
It's just I have so much that I want to talk about and so little time to talk about it. That's my problem.
Here you go. Well, here you go.
And that's fine. I think that's a good thing.
This is where you will rant. This is and another little clip, like a little English is hard. Another little blip about this podcast. It's not always gonna be like this. We're not always gonna be talking and.
Yeah, we got a lot of plans of what we're gonna do. Whenever something big happens for us, like Con Bravo, for example, the episode's probably gonna be dedicated
to that. Which is cool how it kind of lined up because like. I thought of it, then I went to Con Bravo, and I'm like, here's something interesting we can talk about.
Whenever we don't have anything to talk about, we decided that we'd do kind of like game things, like a game or something, or countdowns, like we rank our top 10 favorite blanks, or just whatever, just our opinions on things.
If you're interested in that, like there's gonna be like video game related ones,
comic stuff,
maybe even a little bit of sports, because we're sports guys.
Music,
a lot of music. We love music. Just countdown. So if you're interested in that, keep listening for sure.
And we'll make sure, like, if anything big happens for us, or anything that we just like enjoyed doing, or just anything about us, we'll do that too.
We're gonna have guests, like anybody that wants to be on. Message either of us if you know us. If you want to be on here, I'm sure we can find a way.
Oh yeah, we'll take anything.
It's not like our schedule is booked.
No,
nobody's walking out the doors.
We only decided to do this today because you weren't at work. It's not like we had to plan this much ahead. We were just like, oh, we got time. Let's do it.
Robert literally came over Monday, and today's Tuesday, and we're shooting this podcast. We've been talking over text a tiny bit. He came over yesterday, like he switched houses. He came over, and now here he is on Tuesday, and we're just recording it.
Yeah, I don't work much or anything.
Video editing.
I don't.
Audio editing.
I work like 3 days a week at most, for like 2 hours. Being an umpire, bro, it's super busy.
And the rest is playing video.
Oh yeah, and sleeping.
Oh,
how I like it.
Speaking of playing video games, sorry, I'm gonna talk about Siege a lot because I just got.
The only video game he plays right now.
I've been playing.
I do the same thing, but with League of Legends.
I've been playing forever, and I'm just finally good.
He finally figured out that you're supposed to shoot the guys. And not just look at them and get your brain blown out. You used to be so shit. You used to be so bad. I'm sorry. You're okay now. Like, I actually seen you make some good plays. Before watching you play, I wanted to pull my teeth out. It was awful.
It was pretty. I've never been good at games like this. That's why it's a sports game, because shooting games are not my thing. But now, I don't know what happened. I woke up one day, something clicked. I don't know whether it's just because I played like over and over and over again, and maybe that's why. Because before I just go through stretches where I just wouldn't play it because
I had that point too. I didn't know what I was doing, but then I just I think once you have time to think about it, and time like when you take a big break, and then once you go back into it, you're just more experienced in other things. It kind of helps.
Yeah. Actually, you know it's bad when your teammates, the people you play with, have noticed that you've improved. Like you know you're bad. An Instagram account that we both follow, the Gamers Doing Things or whatever.
Yeah.
They had. You remember that post they made? It was a meme where it was like when your friend that's shit at video games
finally gets good. Scrub is evolving.
Scrub is evolving.
Yeah.
Both sent that to me.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Who? Stephen Thomas. Yeah.
Both of my best friends, love them dear. Fuck them. That is. I was so fucking mad. Within an hour of each other, they didn't know that.
They didn't coordinate that.
And I was like, go fuck yourself. He's like, you're getting good. Like, mental are confident. I'm like, nah, go fuck yourself. And Steven said it to me within the next hour. And I'm like, you and Thomas can both go fuck yourself. That was a message back to him. He's like, what? Thomas said it to you too? I was like, yeah.
See, for us, that's my friend Alex in League of Legends. We made him start playing against his will. He couldn't care less. He didn't really care. He just wanted to play video games with us. He loves the game and he plays all the time. League of Legends is like a drug. You don't really want to play it, but you feel like you gotta. Don't. Bad. It's awful.
What?
It's fun. It's like you kind of start playing it.
What are you talking about?
League of Legends.
Okay, yeah, no, I heard that, but like, where do you say don't
Don't play it.
Oh, okay.
Because, no, play it. It's fun. But here's the thing. What happened is I played it, and I started doing really well because I'm playing against low-level people that are like borderline, don't like they're vegetables.
Yeah.
They're like, I'm pretty sure half of them are comatose while they played. I don't even know how they're this bad. And I did really good, and you start doing less good, but you want to like, you live for those moments where you do good. You live for those moments where you get like a cool triple kill or something. And just a lot of the time, you feel bad because you're eating shit. But either way, Alex, he made us up like he was so ungodly terrible. He had no sense of what you're supposed to do. He just ran on a turret. He just didn't fight back on things.
Right.
And he's slowly improved. Now, we don't tell him this, and it pains me to say this. He's not awful. He has his moments where I'm like, Alex, what are you doing? But most of the time, and I'll only say this once, he is good sometimes.
So Alex,
he has moments where I think, Alex, I'm proud of you. I don't say it.
So Alex, when you listen to this, you're gonna listen to this because
I'm gonna make you.
Your friend. Don't let this get in your head.
No, this is the one time.
Remember that you'll always be shit. I don't know you. You'll always be shit. And live for those moments that you'll always be shit.
So yeah, that's him. He evolved from being a scrub to being, I actually don't mind when he's playing with us anymore.
You're making me proud, kid.
But yeah, there's always that one person in every friend group that doesn't start off as the greatest and they get good.
I've never been good at video games. When I was younger,
you're kind of good, yeah.
I peaked too early. I peaked.
Because you didn't keep going with it. You just stuck to like 2 different video games.
Yeah. I was actually good at COD when I was younger.
Were you?
Like, I was really good. Yeah.
I was kicking ass on the remastered Modern Warfare. That game's fun. I just like how it's more simple than the new ones. You just,
which? Modern Warfare?
Oh, I'm hyped. They're going to buy it, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Alright, it looks cool. It looks cool.
Shaking with anticipation, like I'm so fucking...
It's a reboot, right? So it's back from square one, right?
It's before the first one.
Oh, so it's like a prequel.
Okay, well, no. I haven't read...
I thought it was a reboot.
No, it's not.
Really?
Yeah, it's not. The thing is, okay, is like they keep it quiet, okay, and I don't know much. Because I don't like read up, like I don't like watch history or anything.
No.
I just watch the trailers and get hyped, like a fangirl when stuff like this comes out. But like, when I was trying to break down like that, the now famous trailer of Captain Price going like Bravo 6 going dark.
Yeah.
One thing me and my buddy Thomas pointed out, his beard is what it was in the first one.
The mutton chop.
Yeah, the mutton chop mustache.
Yeah.
He didn't have that in the last the 2 and 3. He had beard.
No, he had a full beard.
Full gray beard. So that's what makes me think it's going to be, because they said Stokes in it too.
That's why I think it's a reboot though, because maybe they're starting back from square one and they're rebuilding it.
No, it's going to be before.
Yeah, you think so?
It's going to be before. I think it's going to be before. Like
I bet people already know it. I bet it's common knowledge what it's about. We haven't searched it up or anything yet, so we got no idea.
Like I can even search it up right now, but like I'm probably not going to.
No, that'll ruin it.
Yeah, I just want to play the game and figure it out for myself.
Yeah.
Like, what I think it's going to be before Modern Warfare 1, and I bet you're gonna play as Captain Price. Well, before you're the captain, maybe.
Oh.
Price's Lifeline, like, you know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
You never played that.
You played as Price one time.
Yeah.
In the whole series. That was at the end of the third one.
No. End of the second one too.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Play as Price, and then you play as Stokes. At the end of the.
When?
The second last level you play as Price. And the last level you play as Stokes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I forgot. But yeah, so you play him a little bit. We don't play as him
he's never been the main focus. You've always known him as this badass character, voiced by Gary Oldman, by the way, which is insane to me.
He's just been the guy, you know what I mean, who leads you through the game.
Yeah.
Your companion.
He's been like your main character that's not your main NPC.
Yeah.
He's pretty much what you know him as.
But it'd be cool to play as him for a whole game.
Play as him as a whole.
He's so cool.
It's like find out how he meets Soap. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, because they get real close. They're tight.
Yeah, they're real tight until Soap just dies, and I almost cried.
Oh my god, yeah. He falls in that whole scaffolding, whatever, and he just dies. It's like, oh
no
shit. And then it was it wasn't your fault. You had guilt trips because your character knew Makarov the whole time.
He punched you down the stairs.
He punches you down a flight of stairs.
His desert eagle in your face.
It almost kills you.
Yeah.
That's whack. But then you sacrifice yourself for him at the end.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's worth.
Yeah. Oh god, I love the Modern Warfare.
So good.
We're gonna have a video game countdown for sure. I don't know what exactly the countdown is really do, but stay tuned for that because I can talk about video games for 6 hours.
Oh yeah.
That type of video games, right? Like shooting game, like story games. Oh man, killer.
Of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Speaking of video games, though, I was trying to talk about Rainbow Six Siege. Robert just went off on God Eater and
dude, sorry.
Everything else.
Rainbow Six Siege, yeah.
I kind of did that too because I have an opinion about Siege that might
you have many opinions about Siege.
might be unpopular. You thought a Modern Warfare 2
chat room
or party was toxic? Fuck the players of Siege. This is the most toxic thing. I've told the story to everybody I know almost. Even people that don't care.
Yep, I've heard this one probably 15 times.
And it's only happened 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
I just can't stand getting kicked for no reason. I can't stand it. For no reason at all.
Well, it's mostly if it's a 4-man.
The game, put the fucking team on my back, flag and all.
Here's the thing. When I play Counter-Strike, I don't play that much anymore, but when I did, there was a rule, clutch or kick. If you didn't clutch the round,
I was in the middle.
I know. You got kicked. And most of the time they didn't even kick you. It most became like a meme.
Yeah.
It's like, hi, clutch or click, clutch or click. Clutch or click. Clutch or kick. And most of the time you didn't even get kicked unless they're really toxic. Siege, they don't give you the chance. Oh, you didn't die and we died? Sorry, bro, you're gone.
But they were kicking me while I was playing.
Exactly, no. If you're the last one alive, they just kick you. They don't give you the chance to clutch. It's kick or kick. They don't give a fuck. So I understand your frustration. It's never happened to me. It almost has, but no, I'd be pissed.
At least with Modern Warfare, you could deal with people going, oh my god!
And you can mute them.
Or shit
yeah, and you can mute them.
Yeah.
In Siege?
I fucked your mom with the most iconic theme.
Did they actually say that a lot?
All the time. I got
really?
yelled at for calling a grenade and not a nade, okay?
Really?
Some 12-year-old. Did I not tell you this?
No.
I had a mic. It was probably just some Sony pair of headphones. But it was just I had it in and I was just we were all coming, it was 5 of us or 6 of us, in one little area.
Yeah.
And a grenade came in, right? I saw the
you called me, you're giving
I was
call out.
Grenade, right?
Yeah.
Because if you didn't see it, we're about to die, right? And the kid's it's a fucking nade. And I'm like, what? And he's like, it's a nade, call it what it is. And I'm like, excuse me?
Well, yeah, I did call it a.
He gave me shit for not calling it a nade.
People are stupid.
This kid must have been 12.
I remember I bought a headset, and I was playing Ghost, because I was the newest one at the time.
Yeah.
And I was just fooling, playing Ghost, put the headset on. I was like, oh, can you guys hear me? And this guy, he's probably 20, he was like, oh, yeah, I can hear you. I'm like, oh, cool, we're having fun. I was having a good time. I let Bradley, our little brother, put the headphones on for a little bit because he wanted to play, and I was like, oh, sure, man, because I was in such a good mood. And Bradley's like, put his headphones on, oh, someone told me to F off. Boom, I wasn't allowed to use that anymore. I spent $15 of my own money on that shit, and my parents made me stop using it. I was pissed. I bawled my eyes out, because that was all my money at the time. I didn't have a job. I was little. and they said I couldn't use it anymore because Bradley got sworn at. I don't even think he did. I think he made that shit up to the date. To the date. Yeah, you got that.
What was that?
That was the meme. You know what I mean? Goes to the date.
No.
To the date. Oh, that's a good one. You haven't seen that meme?
No.
Oh, man, you're not cultured. Either way, I was pissed because I was so happy, chilling, just talking. whatever, all those possibilities, gone, down the shitter because of Bradler. But, oh man, those are the days, playing Call of Duty just because. And because that was what you had.
Yeah,
It's all Call of Duty. It's so good.
speaking of memes, Area 51.
Oh god.
What do you think of it?
Oh god. I don't know, I'm conflicted. Yeah,
First of all, talk about living under a rock. If you really don't know Area 51,
oh yeah.
you probably found this podcast because it like played on the radio or some shit.
Played on the radio.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, how did you find this podcast?
You're probably just,
Area 51?
you're probably a,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
I don't, okay, I like the concept of people, no, not the concept of it, the concept of people coming together to do, just a huge amount of people coming together just to do something. The coordination of just, guys, let's do this. And like a bajillion people just do something.
1.5 million people last month.
Yeah, they're not going either. Dad signed up, he's not actually going. But yeah, just the fact that like all these people, these ordinary people are gonna get together and just try to do something stupid. I don't know. It gives me like that resolve in my heart. So let's do it.
Faith in humanity.
Yeah, it's like for king and country. Let's go. Let's get them. But on the other hand, let the military do their job. What the hell?
Yeah.
I think they got enough on their plate without a bunch of people storming their gates. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
Their own country storming their gates. So.
I kind of get sick of only seeing it in my feeds and stuff.
That's the only meme alive right now.
Oh yeah, half of
The
it.
time traveler memes lasted for 3 days, and I haven't seen one in forever.
It's all I ever do right now. But yeah, it's just the whole thing. I really like when something catches on that big. That's why when Chris Friends was saying this, but Fortnite, when it first came out, and everyone played it, I liked that because it was something that unified people.
Yeah.
But then it became like toxic, and every single 4-year-old got pissed at you for not building properly. I liked it when it was for the boys. When you played for the boys, you joked around, you played.
That's why we're back. That's why we're back on feet.
Yeah, it unified people. Everyone was like, oh yeah, Fortnite's cool because it's just chill. You just chill with the guys, you shoot people, maybe you build a 1x1 that makes you a pro. I remember building a wall and a ramp. I was like, what, this guy's next level. He built a wall and a ramp. Now someone builds like a fucking Eiffel Tower out of their blocks, and they're like, that's basic. So I'm like, what happened to the game I love? But yeah, it unified people. That's why I like it. Things that unify people. It's hype.
It like pumps you up.
Yeah. So yeah.
So how many people do you think will show up? People will show up.
I don't. Yeah, there's stupid people.
Are going to show up.
Even if they get cold feet and don't storm it, people will show up to the gates or something, or to the wall.
Selfies.
It's either going to be a lot or none. Or like 6 people. I can't tell. I bounce back and forth. Because I don't think people are stupid, but they got enough time to be that stupid. You know what I mean? That's a big, because a lot of people have jobs. A lot of people have stuff they got to do. Are they really going to find the time to go to Nevada?
So think about it.
People already live in Nevada, first of all. Think about that.
Yeah, Nevada does house people.
Yeah.
Think about it though. It is July 30th. I mean, it's past all I am now, so July 31st. And it's in 2 months. September 20th. We've already talked about this for a month. You know, they got 3 months to plan this something stupid.
And I can't tell if it's going to be a fly. It might be a massacre. Because that is serious. You know what I mean? That is the military stuff that you are actually trying to invade. That is an act of treason.
You are invading your
You are trying to attack a military base. That is probably
no.
No.
Run in there
And it isn't a joke either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's serious business. I think that warrants you to be shot.
Yeah.
You are trying to attack the military.
Yeah.
You get shot for that.
Yeah.
So I can't say it might be a massacre.
Sadly, it might be.
What are they supposed to do? I mean, they can bring out like beanbag guns and shit, like riot control.
Riot control. Okay, here's what I think. I think if people show up with zero weapons, I think riot control will be there first.
Yeah, they don't want to kill anybody. Of course, no one wants to ever kill anybody.
They're not going to kill people.
But that's a serious thing. It's not some sort of joke, really. But like, that's why I bounce back and forth. I want to see it happen just because of the unification, but I don't want to see it happen because it's very serious. You're hindering the military who risk their lives to protect us and attacking their base. It's tough.
Yeah, must be crazy, man. Must be crazy.
Shit's gonna go down. It's gonna be weird.
I don't even know what to say. So we're at about the hour mark without edits. So yeah, we this is like the end of the first episode of our.
This is it.
You probably found us on social media. It's the only way that we're gonna really post it.
Yep. Or you just got super bored with the other podcasts and just thought, let's spice it up.
Yeah.
Find something new.
You can find any of our next episodes again on social media.
Every other week.
Mainly every other week. We're gonna try to keep it on schedule.
Most of the time, every Mondays we're going to try, but if it comes out later in the week, that's just how it is.
And I mean, you should be listening to it on Mondays, so you're going to be awesome and listen to it as soon as it comes out or the day it comes out.
Oh, yeah.
At the crack of 9:30 when I wake up every Monday.
The crack of 9:30.
But yeah, this is it.
I wake up at the crack of 1 p.m.
Yeah. Bro, I had to wake him up today at like 1:30.
I was up at like 4.
Our mics before I went to work. So
Well, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
He was up so far. He woke me up when he came back in with his Pepsi at 4 a.m.
How I roll.
If you like it, you can subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Give us a share. If you even
That'd be amazing.
Even if you didn't like it, even if you hated it, like you
share with other people that they have to suffer too. Then, if you hate it,
yeah, like
but if you liked it, share it because you like it. Just share it.
Somebody's gonna like it. Somebody's gonna like it.
Someone's gotta like it.
So share it. Share it all you can. Give us ideas. Give us suggestions. If you want to see a certain type of countdown, let us know. If you want us to talk about something, let us know. We'll talk about anything. As you can, we talk
whatever.
For an hour about bullshit.
Yeah, we just talk about whatever we want. It's just